You are not born to know only one thing, yet the world is designed to make you choose one path, one subject, one career, one identity. From young age, you are asked, what will you become? A doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, a businessman. But no one asks a more dangerous question. How much can a human mind become? A polymath is a person who refuses to be only one thing. A polymath is someone who is not satisfied with knowing a little about one subject, but wants to understand the whole world. Science, philosophy, psychology, art, history, human nature, money, power, and ideas. To become a polymath is not to become a genius. It is to become curious about everything. The first thing you must understand is that polymaths are not people with high IQ only. They are people with high curiosity. Curiosity is more important than intelligence. Intelligence helps you solve problems, but curiosity helps you find problems worth solving. A polymath wakes up and wants to understand how the world works, how money works, how the human mind works, how power works, how history repeats, how technology changes society, how human behavior stays the same. A polymath does not see subjects. A polymath sees connections. Where others see separate subjects, a polymath sees one big system. To become a polymath, you must stop thinking like a student and start thinking like an explorer. Students study to pass exams. Explorers study to understand reality. Students ask, is this important for the exam? Explorers ask, is this important for life? This one change in thinking changes everything. Because when you start learning for life, not for exams, you start learning differently. You don't memorize, you understand. You don't cram, you connect ideas. You don't study subjects, you study the world. A polymath learns the major fields that control the world, not randomly, but strategically. If you look at history, the most powerful thinkers understood multiple fields. Science teaches you how the physical world works. Psychology teaches you how the human mind works. Economics teaches you how money and society work. Philosophy teaches you how to think and how to live. History teaches you how humans behave again and again. Mathematics teaches you how to think logically. Communication teaches you how to express ideas. If you understand these fields, you understand the world better than most people. But the biggest mistake people make is trying to learn everything at the same time. That does not create a polymath. That creates a confused person. Polymaths don't learn everything at once. They learn in layers. First, they learn how to think. Then they learn how the world works. Then they learn specific skills. Thinking comes first. Knowledge comes second. Skills come third. Most people do it in the opposite order, and that is why they feel lost. Another important habit of a polymath is reading. Almost every polymath in history was an obsessive reader. Books allow you to live hundreds of lives in one lifetime. Through books, you can sit with scientists, philosophers, generals, investors, psychologists, and artists. You start seeing patterns across different fields. You start seeing that power, human nature, fear, ambition, and greed appear in every field. In politics, in business, in history, in personal life. When you start seeing patterns across fields, you start thinking like a polymath. Polymaths also write a lot. Writing is not just for writers. Writing is for thinkers. When you write what you learn, your knowledge becomes clear. When you connect ideas from different fields in writing, your brain starts building connections. And polymathy is nothing but the ability to connect ideas from different fields. Creativity itself is just connecting things that were not connected before. There is also a certain way polymaths look at time. They don't think in days or weeks. They think in years and decades. To become a polymath is a long-term project. You cannot become a polymath in 1 year, but in 5 years, you can become very knowledgeable. In 10 years, you can become very dangerous intellectually. The problem is most people overestimate what they can do in 1 month and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. To become a polymath, you must also become comfortable with being average at many things while you are learning. At the beginning, you will feel like you don't know enough about anything, but slowly, the knowledge starts connecting, and one day you realize you can understand conversations about psychology, business, history, philosophy, and technology. That is when your thinking changes. You stop seeing the world in pieces and start seeing it as one big system. Another important trait of polymaths is that they follow their curiosity, not just their career. Your career is what you are paid for. Your curiosity is what you are made for. If you only follow your career, you become narrow. If you follow your curiosity, you become broad. And the people who change the world are often the ones who combine multiple fields. They combine technology and business. They combine psychology and marketing. They combine philosophy and writing. They combine science and design. The future belongs to people who can connect different fields. In the end, becoming a polymath is not about becoming famous or proving you are smart. It is about understanding the world deeply and becoming a person who can think independently. A polymath is a person who can enter any room, listen to any conversation, and understand what is being said, how people are thinking, and what is really going on. That is intellectual power. So if you want to become a polymath, remember this simple path. Learn how to think. Learn the major fields that run the world. Read every day. Write every day. Think in years, not days. Follow your curiosity. Connect ideas. And most importantly, never let the world force you to become only one thing. Because the human mind is not built to be only one thing. It is built to understand the world. And a polymath is simply a person who decided to understand the world instead of just living in it.